Welcome to the Point Out Loud Women Trailblazers podcast, Series 10 of Pointers Leading Together, brought to you by the Salzman Center of Women's Leadership. Here at UW-Stevens Point, we believe that meaningful change begins with students and leaders who are committed to shaping a more inclusive, innovative, and empowered campus.
This series highlights the voices of passionate students who are making a meaningful impact on their campus and in their communities. From campus initiatives to workplace programs, these leaders are redefining what it means to lead with compassion and purpose.
As Frida Kahlo once said, at the end of the day, we can endure much more than we think we can. Today, we honor the students showing resilience and courage in every step they take.
In this episode, we go to school, and I mean that literally, with Olivia and Kaelyn. I learned so much about their UWSP experiences and what it means through their lens to be part of a people-centric community.
Olivia Beardsley will be a junior this fall studying graphic design with a minor in media studies. She currently serves as the student manager for University Dining Marketing, where she helps lead a creative team that includes web designers, graphic designers, and social media management. Through this role, Olivia has gained valuable leadership experience while building her skills in multimedia, social media, and graphic design. She also works as a brand ambassador for the university, where she contributes to the Tour Tuesday social media segment that highlights campus life and opportunities for incoming students. Kaelyn Schreiner is graduating in May 2026 with a degree in psychology with a concentration in human services and a minor in child, youth, and family studies. She previously served as lead ambassador of administrative duties in the Office of Admissions and Recruitment, where she managed a team of student ambassadors and helped ensure smooth daily operations and scheduling. Kaelyn also contributes to the Tour Tuesday social media segment with Olivia. Through both roles, she has developed strong leadership abilities and valuable professional skills.
These wonderful leaders teach us in this session about trial and error. So put your seatbelt on. We are going to explore some important topics.
All right, so welcome. Do you guys want to introduce yourself really quickly? Give us a little bit about your backstory.
Sure, I can go first. So my name is Kaelyn Schreiner. I'm from Spencer, Wisconsin, which is like 50 minutes northwest of Stevens Point. I am a psychology human services student. I'm graduating in May of 2026 here. I work in the Office of Admissions and Recruitment, first as a student ambassador and currently through the end of the school year as a lead ambassador. So I get to lead a group of other students. And that has been very helpful for my development as a person and as a leader. And then I also am the co-host of Tour Tuesday, a social media segment through the university where we get to interview and explore different areas on campus and just get different information out to the community and prospective students.
Yeah, so I'm from Amra, Wisconsin, which is just outside of Oshkosh, and I'm going to be a junior next fall. I'm studying graphic design, and I'm minoring in media studies, and I absolutely love it so far, even though it is crazy sometimes. And then I work in University Dining Marketing as their student manager, so I get to oversee a full team of a bunch of creative people, and it's super fun, and I love it so much. And then I also work with Kaelyn doing the Tour Tuesday segment for university. So yeah.
I knew. I was keying in on your face. Did you see me like just staring you down? Because I'm a social media addict. I follow all of the UWSP channels, and so I'm like, where would we intersect? I'm like reading your bio. That's cool. You do a great job. I love your work. So just a little fangirling for you.
Thank you.
I love all your positions. I was in all of your guys' positions. I was also in the Office of Admissions and Recruitment. I was not a lead though, but my partner was. Matthew was a lead. That's how I met Olivia too, with University Dining. So that makes me so excited. I was also on Tour Tuesday. I was the previous one before you guys. So it makes me so happy to see that like all of the small things that I've done, other people are doing with great success. It's awesome. I absolutely love seeing it. Well, to jump right in, so I hear that you guys are very, very busy with a bunch of different things that you do. How do you manage all of that? how do you have time for like your social life and then work and then school? Tell me a little about it.
For me, it's a very organized calendar and planner. I'm a type of person that loves to be busy, though, so having all these different positions and different things I need to do around campus, social life, homework, all of that, it kind of, I don't know, I enjoy it because I like to always be doing something. So my calendar is my best friend. I have everything in there, and it helps me stay organized with all of my work commitments, homework. I even have that in there. I don't plan out my social time, but I at least have an idea of when I'm available to hang out with my friends, play in intramurals on campus, go to club events and things like that. So yeah, calendar is definitely the one thing I use the most.
Yeah, same. I think my mom instilled that in me. I've been a planner since like day one, but I've also always been busy. Like my friends used to tell me in high school, like, I don't think I've ever seen you like not like doing something. Like you're always doing something. I'm really big on like experience and just getting like my hands in where I can, just because I find so much like enjoyment in trying new things, even if I find out that they're not my thing, because that happens a lot more than like I expected.
I'm getting flashbacks of when I've been in the same place. It's just, how do you get out of the new thing then if it's not your thing? Right? It's that transition out. Any advice on that? Like, okay, so if we follow in your footsteps, right? If I'm a high school student or I'm a new student coming to campus and I want to follow in your footsteps. So far I need to get a calendar and I need to try new things. But what if when I try it, it's not my fit? What do I do?
Yeah, I think you have to just start with being honest with yourself. I think that was the hardest thing for me, was realizing that, this isn't something that works for me and it's not something that I find enjoyment in. And then like allowing yourself to put yourself first and realize that like this is ultimately about yourself and it's okay, and someone else can fulfill whatever role it is, and there'll be someone that is going to enjoy it much more than you and get much more out of it. And so you're doing not only yourself a favor but also someone else in the future, and that mindset really helped me be like, okay, yeah, I can find something that works better for me.
I think for me, I kind of use it as like a learning experience. So like if I find something that doesn't fit for me or just doesn't work, it's something I can learn from and learn more about myself and kind of my abilities, my likes, dislikes, things like that. So college is all about learning about yourself, as well as learning the things you're studying. But I think through these different trials and errors, you can learn a lot about who you are as a person and what you're good at and what skills you can use in the future. And also like what talents you have, what, different areas that you enjoy that you can explore more.
Yeah. I love that. I'm just I have this visual while you're talking. I'm seeing UWSP and campus and the community. I'm seeing that kind of as a safety net, that for you, this has been a safe place to try on different selves or to try on different activities. And as long as you're keeping that notion in mind, trial and error, it's okay for me to not do something because someone else can do it better.
Yeah.
For sure.
Like while you're trial and erroring, what are like certain obstacles that you have overcome during these few years of all these leadership positions that you've been in?
I think just being okay with like saying no to things and being okay not doing certain things, like as we said, trial and error, trying to figure out what you're good at, what works for you. But sometimes it can be hard to be like, okay, maybe this isn't for me, but like I feel bad. So just kind of learning how to be okay with, being your own person and making your own decisions and not really worrying about how it affects other people.
Yeah, I think for me, like one of the biggest challenges I ran into was just feeling like I was inadequate because I was so young. Like I started off like my freshman year getting involved as much as I can. And even like becoming like the student manager in dining marketing, I was very like hesitant at first because I would have been leading a team that was all older than me. And I was like, I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know if like that like respect balance will be there. And that was something that I was like really nervous about. But I think just like understanding that being a leader is different for everyone, and like people aren't going to lead the same way, and if you have a good team of people that you're leading, they will respect you and they will follow you. So just like knowing yourself and trusting yourself in that, I feel like can help you so much with confidence in going through the trials.
Yeah. No, I remember when you were having doubts in being in that position, and I would tell you, if you're strong enough, you can do it. Like, just do it. Like, you will be okay. You're there for a reason. You got that job for a reason. And now I'm sure everybody respects you just for who you are.
Yes, I love my team so much. They're great.
How long have you been in that role?
I started this, so almost a year. I started last May.
Great. And how many people are on your team?
We currently have 6, including myself.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
It's really, really fun. And what great professional experience you're establishing.
Yeah. I had so much fun with UWSP dining. Not that I didn't have fun with the admissions side of it. I loved my time at the Office of Admissions and Recruitment. And then when I realized that it was my time to go, I went over to dining. And it was the same exact experience where everybody was so nice, everybody was so loving, everybody cared about you, everybody wanted to make sure that you were successful in every way possible. And I just miss my time there so much.
Boy, listeners. Okay, so first of all, if you're choosing UWSP and if you're not here yet, definitely try to get a job in dining. But even if you're here, dining might be the place for you. Like, how many times do people say this about someplace they've worked?
Yeah.
How cool. And I think that's what I mean about that campus safety net, that UWSP has places where your unique self can show up and be supported while you trial and error.
Yeah. Oh, I miss my time. I want to switch over. I want to ask questions about Tour Tuesday. Do you remember that we had Carissa on for Tour Tuesday?
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah. Woo. What has been your favorite spot on campus that you visited for Tour Tuesday?
Oh boy, I'd have to think back.
Yeah, I don't even know. I mean, there's so much I learned through this position, like interviewing with all the different resources on campus, going to explore different areas. There's so much I didn't know, even as a student here. And I don't really know if I could like pinpoint one specific one. I mean, one of the most recent ones was exploring our new library and student resource center and getting like all of the detailed information. And that was really fun. It's a lot of information for us to remember, but it was really nice to see all the resources they have and all the thought that went into like planning what it was going to look like. But that one was one of the more recent ones. So I feel like it's at the top of my mind, but all of them are really, really fun. And really great to get this information and to get it out there to other prospective students, current students, just community members.
Yeah, I don't know if I could pick like a specific one. I really enjoy getting to talk to the people and getting to like hear about like what they do, because like even being here and like knowing as much as we do know as students, I feel like I just keep learning more and more. I'm like always amazed at like the information that I don't know. But I think one of my favorite ones, which I don't know if you remember this, was when I think did we do scholarships? Was that what we did?
Do scholarships.
That was very interesting to me because I just don't think I learned like that much information coming in. And so then getting to acquire the information, then tell others about it was like one of my favorites.
Yeah. Who did you interview for the scholarships? Do you remember?
Crystal Salzman.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Very cool. So scholarships have changed during your tenure. We got more organized about it. Several women led that. I know some of the people on the team that led the effort to implement that. So that's a really cool shout out. I love that. And there were a number of women leaders also involved in the multi-year process of putting up the library. So I love that you shouted out places where I can picture women who were leading.
Yes.
Oh, my favorite spot. It was Carissa's favorite spot. We went to the paper machine in the science building.
That's so cool.
It was so cool because we saw the whole process. Like the machine was on, the water was flowing. I did sneeze a lot because it's very dusty in there. I had the time of my life in there. I also enjoyed so much when Carissa and I jumped into the pool. Because, like, I've never been in that pool before in Champions Hall. And we were just like, should we just jump? The swim team was practicing, so was the dive team. And we were just like, hey, can we use your pool for, like, no more than 5 minutes? And we jumped in. It was awesome. It was awesome. But it was so cold that day, and I did not bring a towel to dry off. So I walked home dripping.
Oh my
geez.
goodness.
Yeah, I think I got sick the next day, but it's okay.
Classic college experience, right? Am I right? Taking risks, paying prices.
So with you guys being like the face of a lot of the different university perspectives to a lot of incoming students, what kind of example are you trying to set for those incoming students or just current students right now?
I talk a lot, like in my role in admissions, about getting out of your comfort zone. Before I came into college, I was a very nervous person. I would not be doing this. I would not be talking in front of large crowds. But through my role in admissions, I slowly started to get more comfortable with being in large groups of people, talking in front of them, not being afraid to voice my opinion. And so I think with that, it kind of helps me grow as a person. And I really, really am thankful for that. And I hope that I can kind of show others that college is all about learning about yourself. And so exploring things, getting out of your comfort zone is one of the best ways to do that, because you're not going to have another atmosphere like this where you have all these opportunities right here and you're able to utilize those, make mistakes, do things that you would never do otherwise.
Yeah, I think for myself, it's just like showing people that like you don't have to be the stereotypical person to do something. Coming out of high school, I was very quiet and very shy, but I like had a passion for talking to people and I had so many ideas of things I wanted to do. And like I want to be the type of person that can show others and like new students that if you have an idea or you just want to like reinvent yourself into the person that you want to be, like college is the perfect time to do that and take the risks and do it. Like you can do it. If you're someone that's quiet but like you've always dreamed of like being able to lead a team, like you can do it. If you have those ideas, like I'd just say go for it.
Yeah.
I want to know more about stereotypes. Like, I know I've stepped outside of stereotypes. I can think of one, but I'm really curious, as all three of you as amazing leaders who've done so many different things earlier in your life than perhaps I started doing formal leadership roles, or perhaps some of our listeners did. What kind of stereotypes did you have to step out of, and where did you find the energy or the courage to do that?
I think like the biggest one that I faced was like the fact that if you're a manager, you have to be this like super strict, super like person that is like able to like almost like yell at people. And I was like, that's just not me. Like I remember telling like one of my friends from back home, like, oh, I was thinking about accepting this position. And he's like, yeah, I don't think you could do that. And I was like, oh, okay. And just like understanding that there's so many like approaches to things was like, I guess like mind opening for me. Like you don't have to be someone that can just like put their foot down all the time. Like obviously you're gonna have to like talk to people and like communicate hard things, but in the way that you do that can be a way that works for you and the person that you're talking to. Like even your approach is gonna change depending on like who you're addressing.
Yeah, I love that.
I don't know if I can like specifically talk about a certain stereotype, but I know it's just like in general, like the things you can do that people don't assume you can, like they put it in their mind that it's something only a man can do, like in the role, and then it's just kind of showing them that it doesn't matter who you are, you can do it no matter what, and it's gonna be done just the same way. I can think of like specific, it not really all that important, but like even like just like lifting things and like moving things around, they always will ask for a man to do it, and I'm like, okay, it's not that heavy, anybody can do it.
I can
I'm
do
from
it.
Spencer women have this.
It's not that hard. Yeah, that's the only thing I can think of. I don't know. I mean, I haven't put a whole lot of thought into it, I guess, of like what stereotypes are there as me, or like for me as a leader, I guess.
I love that stereotypes are invisible to you. That's beautiful. No, sorry there.
I guess. And then for me, let's see. I was in an accident, and that really brought me so much social anxiety. And I was in a lot of different leadership positions. I was a student manager for like 3 other positions, and then I was in my accident, and then my social anxiety hit like crazy. And then I kind of like broke out of it, and I was like, okay, the anxiety to talk to people shouldn't define me. It should really change me.
Yeah.
And I kind of like broke out of, not that I don't have social anxiety anymore. I still do. I have a huge fear on talking to a lot of different people. So I think in that moment I was like, okay, how can I break out of it? How can I redefine myself? How can I be better from this? But also still have a little bit of fear. But it's okay to have that kind of fear, but to also leave it to the side to grow from it as well.
Yeah.
Now who's gonna cry? I'm gonna cry. Now who's crying? Well, mine is about my proportions, right? I have goddess proportions.
Yes.
And so, but that isn't always what America defines as beautiful. And finding a space where I could be powerful and a goddess, where I could be beautiful and a goddess, right? Where I could be smart and a goddess. It's like women who have my shape, we kind of get to pick one. You can be pretty, you can be smart, you can be funny, but you don't get to be all three. And I'm like, move over.
Watch me.
Watch me, baby.
Lena, I think you're beautiful.
Oh, this is our last recording together. So we have all the feels.
I'm graduating in, is it 2 weeks?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're also graduating,
Yep.
Kaelyn. Yeah. Olivia, it's something to look forward to. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So, Kaelyn, since your college career is coming to an end, and Olivia, if you also want to chime in too, of course you can. What's been your favorite moment here at UWSP?
It's not like a specific moment, but I think it's just meeting like all the different people. I've met so many great people during my time here, and I think all of the people together in my head create like this most special like moment, and like one of the things I am most proud of in meeting all these people. And so I would say that whether it's through work, just friendships. I did meet my boyfriend here, so relationships, things like that. I think that's probably the best part of my time in college. Yeah, I'm really thankful for all the people I've met along the way.
Yeah, I don't know if I have like a specific moment either. I would agree that people, I think building your community here is something that you will truly remember. I mean, I've only been here for 2 years, and that is always what sticks with me. And like just learning to have fun in wherever you are, whether you're in class. Obviously there's a time for respect, but getting to know the people around you and then being able to have fun with them makes every single moment so much more like impactful.
Yeah. And you're going to have so many more moments.
Oh yeah.
You're going to have so many more moments, and it's so exciting to know, like, even though that you're young, you're just going to have these amazing moments, and you're going to always cherish them and always have them near and dear to your heart.
It's the hardest thing for me, though, as a professor, that you all leave. I wasn't planning on it. It's really hard, right? Because I think UWSP is a people place, right? We like each other here. We connect. And so, like, after we started the MBA and the first round of students started graduating, I was like, it's like the mom. Don't leave. Wait, when are you coming back? And I would invite them back for everything because I miss them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aww.
So I'm being invited you back to things.
I'm okay with that. I mean, I'm planning on coming back for like different conferences, more specifically like the Women's Leadership Conference.
Ooh, yeah.
I'm really excited for.
Shout out, mark your calendars. October.
I'm really excited for that one. And no, like Stevens Point is always going to have a really near and dear place in my heart. I never wanted to leave. I loved it so much. I stuck around for another year. But I feel like now it's like my time to move. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like it's my time to like spread my wings and fly somewhere else. But not that far. I'm actually moving to Wausau.
But it does feel like a long way to Wausau sometimes, right? In the winter.
Oh yeah.
It's just 30 minutes. So So with all the different roles and even like your time coming to an end, Kaelyn, or just Olivia, like even starting, who are like some people that you've really looked up to here at the university?
My number one person would probably be my boss, Melanie Thor. We stepped into our leadership roles at the same time. She was promoted to a different role, and I was also promoted to lead ambassador. And so we were both figuring things out together. And she has become almost like a second mom to me. She doesn't have children yet, but I'm her kid. I promise you. I promise you. The way we interact, either we're sisters or I'm her kid. I don't know which one, but she definitely has been very influential in my time here and in my role as lead ambassador. Just her journey through. She came to UWSP, and then her journey through the rest of her studies, like that inspires me. Just who she is as a person inspires me, and I don't want to leave her, but I have to move on to other things.
You gotta spread your wings.
Yeah, it was actually great. I did get to present her my Pass It On token from Convocation, so that was really special.
Can somebody describe what that is?
So the Pass It On token is what you get when you come in as an incoming freshman, and they tell you when somebody makes a huge impact in your life, you pass on your token to that person who made a really big impact to your life.
Awesome. Okay, sorry to interrupt you.
No,
I wanted listeners to know what that was.
Of course. Yeah, in general, that was just a really great moment. We were both crying. We got to present it in front of everybody in our office, so that was really special. She was not expecting it whatsoever, and I think it was important for me to give it to her because of how influential she was in my life and just how important she was to our office as she was stepping into her new role. Shout out to her. She also got a Chancellor's Leadership Award. So that just shows how awesome she's doing in her new role. And I'm very grateful that I got to work with her.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I would have to agree. I love my boss so much, Abby Hesed. She is a wonderful woman. Just the way that she cares about her students is so incredible. She has such a deep heart, and something that she's always told us is you are students first. Yes, I love that you work for me, but I want you to take care of yourself. And just the impact that she's had, I would say she's my second mom here too. She just loves, and she loves so hard. And this past summer, she became a mom to twins.
I know.
So they're adorable.
Twins are beautiful.
And then I was getting all emotional. I was and now I'm seeing you step into this new role, and watching her become a mother is so cool. And she's just, I love her so much. She's been very impactful on just my journey and my confidence in who I am, and she's just been there to support me as I'm going through questions on my major or just even life things. I'll be hey, do you have time to chat quick? And she'll be yeah, just come into the office. And it's honestly something that I'm so thankful for. So
Yeah.
I loved Abby so much. With my 1 year being at dining, she was amazing. I unfortunately did not get to work with Melanie too much, but I know, of course, I love Melanie so much.
Yeah.
I worked more with Jenna Mattioli. I love Jenna. With you, Lena Matese, I had the time of my life working with you, and just being around you and having you as a professor as well was very, very meaningful to me.
You're gonna make me cry. Okay, can we say that Kelsey told my favorite story ever? Can you tell your story? We just had a comm class, a communications class, a MBA communications class.
Oh my goodness.
And we did some storytelling exchange, and Kelsey has a fabulous story that I think you could tell.
Is it the one about my brother?
Uh-huh.
Oh my God. I asked my brother the other day if he remembers the story. He's no, I don't. And I'm really? Okay, so quick story.
So good.
So my brother and I, we were at Walmart. We were looking for a game. I don't remember what game specifically, but it was some kind of game. And we split up. We were looking up and down these aisles. We were really looking for the game. And in the distance, I found it. So obviously, I run back, try to find him in whatever aisle he's in. I see him, I pick him up, we're cheering, I'm so excited, I'm cheering and everything. I put him down and everything, and I look, and then I see my brother at the end of the aisle. and I picked up a random kid. I had no idea who this kid was. I walked away, said sorry, and I went to go cheer with my brother that we found the game.
But I use that story because Kelsey and I have been partners on the podcast. We've been in class together. We've talked about our personal lives together. And I don't know. I just think UWSP is a place where we get to be human. Kelsey almost lost it.
I picked up a random human. I feel so bad for the kid. I don't know how old he was or anything. I'm sure he's probably like thinking, he probably still thinks about it. I picked up this random kid that I was cheering with. Oh, that poor kid.
I love it. It's like retail assault.
No.
No. All right. So I do want to say we have this question that we ask everybody, and it's about hope. But I want to say this conversation, and specifically you, Kelsey, give me hope.
Thank you.
And this has been, we've all been in a different time in our nation than ever before, right? It's been a weird time. And, to know you and to care about you during this time has it's just been nice. Like, I don't know about you all, but what I've needed right now while the world is weird is I've needed like good, solid people and fun people. And you are so solid and so fun.
I don't know about solid.
No, you are. You are. She's the best writer. You have no idea. She's the best writer, and you're steady, don't you think?
I don't know.
So I will just say mine. Kelsey, I have experienced you as a very steady, just a steady person in my life the time that we've been together, and certainly when I have you in class. So thank you for that.
Thank you.
Okay, so after our love we do want to know, thinking about what it means to be a woman in our time in society now, what's giving you the most hope for you yourself as a woman and for women overall?
I would say just seeing women in more like higher up positions, more influential positions in general, no matter the field. It just gives me hope for growth, and knowing that maybe I'm not going into that exact field, but that I have that room to grow.
Yeah.
And there's people who are paving the way for me to have that room. I always think of like, I'm a big sports person. So thinking of like women in sports, there's a lot of them who are, going into those leadership positions within sports, within like the office there. And that's really impactful for me because I love sports. And so I love to see like women growing in sports. And even then just in like a professional setting, like I love to see when there are women who are kind of in those leadership roles. There's a lot of women at UWSP that are in leadership roles, and that's really awesome to see. And then just in the world in general, I think it gives me hope that there's room for growth and that we can continue to move up in the world and be who we want to be, do what we want to do, all of that.
Yes.
Yeah, I think the thing that gives me the most hope is just seeing so many women coming to acceptance with what they want to do and not being afraid, or even being afraid, but trying it anyway.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like I'm seeing so many more women who are like, yes, this is something that I really want to do, but maybe it's not like stereotypical for women to do that, or maybe it's difficult, or their family or their friends has different expectations for them and them doing it anyway. I think that gives me so much hope because just like, looking at the past, like I feel like it's easy to get scared and feel like we have to be who someone expects us to be. I feel like that is a weight that I myself has carried before. So I think that just gives me so much hope, seeing people understand what they really want to do, and even if they're afraid, they do it anyway.
I love that.
Oh my gosh. I also love that. Oh, to be afraid, but then to still do it. Just do it.
Yeah, just do it. That's been a lot of my last couple years have been about, like, one of the things, this is really scary for me, is I stepped out of all my formal leadership roles and went back to teaching in the classroom. And it took me quite a while to, like, go through the ego dismantling kind of, you know what I mean? Like, hey, I'm important, kind of like, you know, not that I said that, but I felt that way, you know, but I realized I wanted more time in my life for me. I wanted to play more. I'd been working really hard for a long time, but giving up all those roles was really quite challenging. And I was afraid to do it. Like, well, who will I be if I'm not working all the time?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've kind of been, not like in your position, like where you had all these like adult leadership roles. I was just a student.
It's pretty much the same scenarios.
I had like all these like crazy leadership roles. I like I said, I was student manager for almost 3 different positions at one point. And then once I graduated, I was like, my identity's gone. Like, I was the face of the university at one point. My voice was all over. And then now it's all gone. Yeah. I was just kind of like, I was giving imposter syndrome, basically. I was like, who am I now? Yeah. And I've kind of learned, like, oh, that's right. I am now paving my own path. And I'm sure that you guys are going to also be doing the same thing. Maybe during your college career or even after your college career, you're going to be like, oh, it's now my turn to pave my own path and figure out how I'm going to get my voice out there now again.
Yeah.
Awesome. Wow.
I've been thinking about names for this podcast. I have so many names for this episode. So I have women exploring, women reinventing. So I have more here, but I think it's really about how women lead together.
Yeah.
100%. Because we've been talking about people and together. Yeah. So it was just such a blast to kind of be in your presence. You know, I feel like there's a vibe in the room.
Well, I wish you guys the very best in the end of your college career and almost like basically the beginning, I feel like, of your college career. I wish you guys the best in all the different moments that you guys are going to have in paving your own paths and everything. Thank you so much for being on.
Thank you.
Thank you for joining us for our 10th series of Pointers Leading Together. We hope these stories inspire you to step up, speak out, and make a difference in your own communities.
Maya Angelou once said, "We may encounter many defeats, but we must not be defeated." Let's carry that resilience with us into everything we do.
Be sure to tune in into our next series, where we will continue to amplify the voices of those creating meaningful impact.
Until then, keep pushing forward, keep advancing, and keep driving change.